All right, guys. I'll wait for a couple people to get in. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing good. Hello, Truth. Hello, Jorge. Hello, Karen. Hello, Robin. Hello, Support. Hello, Silverback. John. Rolanda, hello. That's awesome, Rolanda. Take advantage of that. Get yourself a credit card or two. Just don't go jacking up your bill. Just get it so you have it for emergencies. I'm gonna probably butcher this name, and I'm sorry if I do. Off Kerlong. Hello, Francis, Decal, Andrea, Arlene, Matt, Jasmine. It works. Sean, makes you think. Earl, Deborah, Danny, Earl, Timothy, Angel, Whitney, Adam, Little Man, Shelly, Rogers, Tug, Michelle, Edwin, Timothy, Ian, Gypsy, David, Joe, Soul, Jorge, Josh, Timothy, John, Kirk, Jennifer, George, Gerald, Brandon, Z-Man, Patrick, Nieves, Dave, Joshua. All right, I'm going to get to it. We filled up really quick. If I go through all that, it'll probably take quite a long time. To everybody else that had joined, hello. And thank you for joining me for a quick, well, it's not going to be a quick, but a somewhat quick compared to some of the other ones, update, live stream. I have some breaking information on Heather. I know there's mixed information being passed around right now as to the whereabouts of Heather, whether she was released, whether she wasn't. As you guys who checked my video that I did, I received a VineLink info update a couple hours ago stating that Heather was transferred to another facility and that Heather, they could not disclose where she was yet, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I just got done getting a message from BZ with Heather, and BZ had let us know that as of 10:30 p.m., Hat J is currently at the Northern Neck Regional Jail in Warsaw, Virginia. The mailing address for inmate correspondence there is P.O. Box 1060, Warsaw, Virginia, 22572. Heather and Tucci Jarraf is all you need to add to the address. So if you want to send her any kind of correspondence or cards or whatever it may be, that is the location that she is at. She was not released today. I know that Neil had released a statement that she was released, and they were trying to decipher if she was at Camp David or where she was. There was some mixed information getting shared in the established, I guess you'd call it, the media communication area, that the method of communication that was established for Heather's group to give updates. So it was there was some information that was shared that was accidentally incorrect. But she did get transferred to another. She was extradited, transferred to another jail facility. So Heather is no longer at the jail facility she was originally at. I won't know any more updates as far as if she will get bail or if the charges will be dropped or what. I'm not exactly 100% positive as to why she was transferred to Virginia, especially being that the charges are supposedly in Tennessee. Now, the charges that we've all seen are in Tennessee, so I'm kind of curious. It seems that the government is moving her to Virginia. So let's all keep Heather in our prayers. And let's not forget about Randy either. And let's send some love and good thoughts and good vibes to Heather, and keep exposing the information. That way, it helps protect her and Randy until we figure out exactly what is going on. It's not to say that the charges are not going to, that she is not going to be released. I'm not positive that she was necessarily extradited. It just seems as though she was transferred. So, because like I said, the charges are out of Tennessee, and that's where the warrant was out of. So it's a little strange that they transferred her to Virginia, unless maybe there's the jail she was at was full, or it's a pit stop along the way to Tennessee. That's very possible. I'm not entirely sure on that. I don't want to give any misinformation. I just want to give you guys the facts that I do know right now. So that is that update. Again, let's keep Heather and Randy in our thoughts and prayers. Being that, they don't belong to be incarcerated for standing up and using the accounts as we all have been. They did, they're true patriots for standing up and using them, and to the degree that they did to show, they kind of led the way as far as with all this, what we're looking at as far as court stuff. So in a sense, they sacrificed themselves so we can know what the outcomes would be. So let's just keep them in our thoughts and prayers. And let's hope. I mean, like I said, I've said all along, let's hope for the best, expect the worst. That way we don't have any disappointments. No one's saying, that she's not still getting released. It could have very well been something along the lines of the jail was overcrowded and she had to be moved to another facility. That Virginia is really not all that far from where she was. So, who knows? We'll probably find more information out as either the day progresses tomorrow, and then I'll make sure to get you guys that information as soon as I can. So, hey, more updates. I do want to bring you guys up to speed on. I know a lot of you have checked out the video I did from the information that the viewers provided to us off the Federal Reserve site last night. I still have the page open here. People are saying that the link was not working. I went ahead and I believe I did. I know I copied it. Let me see if I meant to. I want to make sure I did before I say I did. But I did actually update that link, because I actually have been using a new extension on the web browser to save time so I can get you guys the information a lot easier. I have a few new apps, I guess you'd call them, that I added to my tool chest here. And one of them is like a citing tool for bibliography, because I know a lot of people would get confused or frustrated with how I'd throw up a bunch of links and it wouldn't have as much information as people may have liked. So now with this, it automatically cites everything. I just click a button and it puts it all right there, and then it tells you guys a basic gist, and then the link. And I see I didn't do the link. So I'm going to update that link right now for you guys. So any of you that had problems getting to that link rather, that's going to be updated as we speak. I still have to finish reading through all that. It's very kind of interesting, that article, and the timing of that article, almost like we're being mocked. I don't know that necessarily that's the answer, but it's just I find the timing for them to release something about having private accounts at this time very interesting. So let me just put updated link for you guys. Updated link. I know that the Federal Reserve got absolutely driven nuts today by you guys, so that's awesome. I give you guys a round of applause for that. And then as far as Operation CensorTube, hashtag CensorTube, I just was on Twitter, and I saw a good amount of you have gone on and tweeted. Any of you that did not watch the videos, the three, they're like literally like 2-minute videos, hashtag CensorTube. Please watch those videos and make sure that you guys go and you actually, that was a call to action for everybody in the community, everybody in the family here. We all need to be going, and even if you don't have a Twitter, just open, a bogus Twitter and, copy like what I did or use your own words, but make sure you put that hashtag CensorTube with it. There are a good amount of you that did do that, but there's nowhere near the size of our community. So if we don't have this, YouTube and these platforms to be able to get this information and truth out, we have nothing, because that's how we've been able to communicate and wake each other up and get all this information out. When they take away our free speech and they silence us, then we've lost. So we can't. We have come so far, and we've gone through so much and fought so hard not to let them win now and just give up. We have to keep fighting forward and pushing forward and overcoming the obstacles that they throw at us. And the best way to do it is to laugh as we do it. It will take literally maybe all of 5 minutes for everybody to go and make those 3 tweets to A, the CEO of YouTube, B, to Team YouTube, and then C, to @YouTube. You can use basically the same tweet and just change one little thing on it. That's how I did it. I copied and pasted mine. So it's very important that we all are doing our part to keep this battle going and keeping our freedoms. If we think that other people are gonna it's gonna be enough, it's not that anyone's wrong for thinking that way, but we have to break that way of thinking that, oh, there's gonna be enough people anyway, I don't need to worry about it, so I'm sure they're gonna have plenty without me. No, that's how things end up not getting done. Every single person just has to take 5 minutes out of your day just to go and do those 3 tweets. Because, just on my channel alone, I know there's 10,000 people in this community, in this family. And then you think of all the other people that we have on all the other channels as well. And I literally saw less than 50 hashtag CensorTubes on Twitter. So please, guys, just please support this movement and support protecting our free speech, because we need that. That's the greatest tool that we have. The greatest weapon that we have is our free speech. And if we let them take that from us, we've lost. It's very, very important and very, very crucial that every single person goes and does that. If we don't have enough people doing that, and we don't have enough people to get it trending and to make people start seeing it on that top little sidebar on Twitter, then, you know, nobody's going to ever see it, and it's going to die out. We need people to see that, so then they're like, well, what's that about? And they click on it and they see, and then they start looking at other videos, and A, we're protecting our free speech, and B, once they start watching some of those videos, guess what? When they're watching some of those, then they're going to have some recommended videos from some of those channels, or they're going to check out those channels and they're going to see some of the other videos that YouTube has censored and kept from being on the recommended videos feed. So it's very important to the movement as a whole, and it's also very important to each and every one of our civil liberties and our free right in our rights to free speech. I just also talked with Harvey on the phone before I did this live stream, and Harvey had put out a video today. I'm going to put it up on the screen for you guys. Let me get over there. I didn't even get a chance to check it out. I've been kind of running all over, but he found somebody had shown him something on there regarding another method of the account. So it's important information, and he had recommended that I take a look at that and share it with you guys. Oh, I don't think it's there anymore. Yeah, it's no longer there. He got a strike, I guess, for it. So he got a strike for it. All right. I'll find out more on it, and then I'll let you guys know. I guess it's a new method. I haven't tested it out. I haven't really checked it out, so I don't want to tell you guys to go over there and like use it yet. I'm just trying to share information that's being shared with me. Trying to give you guys all of the information. I don't want to, you know, hold out on anything from you guys. And Randy is still incarcerated. I checked on that today. That is an update. What else do we got? There's a couple other things I wanted to mention. Oh, any of you guys, I know that a lot of you were interested in the live stream when I had brought up. Hold on. A lot of you guys were interested in me doing some like videos for you on showing you how to use some of the different software that I use. I already did the Screencast-O-Matic. So I am going to go into showing you guys some of the different software so you can get your voices heard and you can learn how to make some of these videos as well. It'll be helpful for you. Also teaching you how to edit out, like use some of the editing software. So if you do have proof of something, you know, from a phone call or a video that you have done, then I am going to show you how to edit those personal details out so you're not giving your personal details out. There's also a really cool extension that I found yesterday. I was going through different apps and extensions to help with my time utilization so that I can get you guys the information quicker, be more efficient, because I was spending a lot of time in the editing and tags and all that kind of stuff. Well, guess what? I found an awesome extension for your web browser that you don't even need to like download or anything. It just you install it and it goes right into your web browser, and that it's called TubeBuddy. It's free and it makes anything with YouTube way simpler. So for those of you that are starting out and you're learning how to make the videos, Or if anybody is interested in doing that, I would suggest downloading that, or not downloading it, but going to the link and installing it, the extension, as it basically simplifies the whole process. It kind of makes everything very easy. So you, like, instead of having to make your tags over and over and over and over again, you would just make your tags, and then you can copy them to a clipboard. And then next time when you go to do a video, if it's on the same subject, you import the tags, boom, it's done. Same with some of the other features, descriptions and cards. It also has different analytic tools, but it'll simplify it. So any of you guys that are trying to learn how to get your voices heard and get your content out, I think it would be a helpful tool for you. I put a link to it in the description box. So if you go to the description box, it's right there. Just click on that link and it'll bring you right to the site. And then all you got to do is install. And it's YouTube approved. So it's YouTube approved. So it's not like it's some third party app or anything that's going to go and mess with any of your stuff. Let's see. I'm going to take some of your guys' information, some of your comments. That way you guys can be heard. What's going on? What is going on in here? Well, I have a whole bunch of trolls in here tonight. ADL's working on overtime, huh? Yeah. See. Also, if there's any of you other content creators are in the chat, let me know and I'll start the conference call, and we can continue on from last night in case any of you guys have anything you wanted to add. Just do hashtag my name so I see. You guys, if you guys got any direct questions to me, then just do hashtag and my name, and then I'll be more than happy to answer it. Did I see where they said she was in federal custody? Yeah, she's in. She's at the jail in Virginia. BZ just let me know. Like I said, BZ and some of the other folks with Heather, they actually have been. They made it so I have a line of communication now, so I can get the information, the correct information, to you guys quicker. She's at Warsaw, Virginia, at the the Northern Neck Regional Jail in Warsaw, Virginia. Danny Glover. I'm not a fraud, bro. You can say whatever you like, troll. I'm as honest as they come. Yeah, the trolls are, that's just the ADL on overdrive. Don't even worry about it. I wonder where Stacy and JR, they're mods on here. ATM meeting. Thanks for all your help. Yeah, if you guys got something direct to say to me, just please make sure to do the hashtag and then my name, just so I can see it easier, because there's a lot of comments. Illuminati, no. Same to you, Alan. How do we feel about running small checks I'm not doing anything with checks. I don't recommend anything with checks. Where's Mike? I'm right here, man. Thank you, Pauline. I tried. No fear. No fear, guys. No fear. Don't let any of this cause fear. You know, as I said, just because Heather got transferred, don't let that, you know, cause fear. Bottom line is what we're doing is right. And as I've said time and time again, if you're not in a position to use the accounts, then don't use them right now. If you can't have extra fees, or you're concerned with legal repercussion, wait until it's all sorted out. Just because Heather got transferred does not mean that she's not going to be released, or that she's not going to beat the charges, or that, you know, anybody else has anything to worry about. You got to remember that they kind of went big on their purchase, and they did that to test out the waters and to make, you know, a very open and bold statement. I think that was the ultimate goal there. So yeah, I mean, I don't see anybody else doing like $1.5 million purchases. Hi, Leslie. Yes, they don't want us free because they lose control, but they're not going to be free for long, because if I have it my way, they're going to be prosecuted for the crimes they've committed. The link you were talking about, where did I post it? That's on the video. Did the Federal Reserve perhaps just admit to the accounts? Did the Federal Reserve just admit to the accounts being real and show us how to use them? That's the video. I made that as soon as I got off the live stream last night. Hi, Mike. Hey, my dad was a Navy guy. Told me all about this before he passed. Awesome. Enjoy your enslavement. Seen Jay Snip covered TDA and Tucci. He has 100,000 subs. I haven't seen that. So if you can send me a link to that, Z-Man, let me know. Oh, one thing I will show you guys, though, which is kind of cool. I don't know if any of you guys, I probably haven't, I just updated the Twitter to make it the channel Twitter. And Richie from Boston has been retweeting some of my tweets. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to show you guys. Richie from Boston has 100+ subscribers on YouTube. On his Twitter, he doesn't, but on the YouTube, he does. So thank you, Richie from Boston, for you know, supporting us guys out here trying to, you know, keep the fight going for freedom. Appreciate that. That was on the censor tube stuff I did, and then he also retweeted the one I did on the troll there. That whatever blade, ice blade or whatever he is. As you can see, Richie from Boston here, censor tube call to action. He retweeted that, and then he also retweeted. I think that's pretty funny. He retweeted that one on the troll. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Richie. Appreciate the support. Let's see, where is it? It's down here, right there. The rat of the day, undercover operative exposed. So that's pretty cool, huh, guys? Thought that was pretty cool when I saw it. Just for those of you that don't know, this is the channel's Twitter. It's a work in progress, but you can actually retweet the tweets I did to YouTube Instead of, if you don't want to have to type your own, you can just retweet them, and then that's the same as tweeting. So this is the channel's YouTube. Okay. And yeah, the born on July 2nd. I just want to put this to bed before any of these trolls start going. Born on July 2nd, 1892. I was trying to go back to our independence in the but it didn't work. The farthest back you can go is 1892, so I just did that, whatever, because our independence was actually accomplished on July 2nd, not July 4th. July 4th was just it was altered as a holiday, but the real independence was on July 2nd. So I wanted to make sure I covered that before the trolls started getting all excited. Oh, my friends that has filed a secured party creditor has had her account blocked. Yeah, I'm not messing with the secured party creditors or any of that, so I'm not doing that. I put all the information out there, so anybody that is looking for that stuff, all you got to do is go to the Dropbox, which I'm going to be doing something to create like a page where you guys can just go and it'll have all the links, because I don't have enough space on the YouTube About section. But with the the YouTube About section doesn't have enough space. But for now, until I get that all sorted out, you can go on the video that says data cache, and on that data cache, it actually has all of the links to the Dropbox right in the description box. It's got everything from secured party creditor to strawman, to protecting yourself, right to travel. It's got documentation for the UCC1. It's got documentation for the secret accounts. It's got TDA forms. It's got IRS forms. It has, what else does it have here? It's got a lot of stuff, put it that way. It's a lot of documents. It's hundreds of documents. So anything that you want, feel free, go ahead, download it while you can. And those links are in that video. It's called Data Cache. A lot of the forms on there, some of them are actually paid forms. Like you have to pay for, like there's the Stop the Pirates blog spot, which that came from Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa. Then there's some other secured party creditor packets and stuff that came from other paid services, and they're on there for free. So if you guys want to go and take a look at that, you're more than welcome to. That's, my gift to you guys. Information should be free, and as long as I have anything to do with it, it always will be. So got the email back, said she's in federal custody. You don't believe what they say. Well, I mean, you cannot believe what they say, but at first they had said that she was free, and that's why Neil was putting out updates saying that she was, she was past the Mason-Dixon line and free, and then was thinking maybe she was at Camp David or something. But it was just because there was a miscommunication. And then, BZ had updated and said, no, she's actually, we just found out she's at this jail in Virginia. So I wanted to make sure that there was a clarification there for everybody. It seems that it was just a miscommunication, and that's what had happened. So, I mean, you can not believe that, but I mean, it makes sense to me. I know it says federal custody, but she's been in federal custody all along. It said she's been in federal custody from the time that we first looked at that Vine link and the stuff that you sent me. Mike, I want to forward you the email I received from Vine. What's your email address? stopthechaosnow07.tips@gmail.com. I'm not a troll, but won't the IRS come for their cut after the big payout? Well, if again, on this channel, we're not necessarily about just the accounts. I mean, yeah, we want the accounts, but we see the bigger picture. We see the fact that once you do have access to those accounts, and so many people do, that more than likely that dollar will be completely worthless. We're here looking at the bigger picture that we need change. We need to end the Fed. We need to cut the problem off at the root. And we have an opportunity here to really make a difference and change the world. So that's what I'm going after, and that's what I'm going for. They sent me, and if we end the Fed, obviously, Summer, then the IRS will also be ended too, because the IRS is the Fed's lapdog. Sent me the title and the letter telling me I paid off my truck. Frank, that's totally up to you, man. I know what I would do, but that is a personal decision that you have to make. Anyone know her inmate number? Yeah, I can get that. Give me 1 second. Offender ID is 360745. That's the offender ID. 360745. Let me check Virginia real quick and see if she's shown in Virginia. Yep, she's in Northern Neck Regional Jail. Right here. I got that for you guys here. I'm going to screencast it for you. There you guys go. And then the new offender ID is 43527. They fixed the spelling of her name now. It's no longer Hather. Now it is H, it's the proper spelling. Heather. But there she is. And they have a picture of her just in case to prove to the trolls that she is. What is going on here? Prove to the trolls that she is in fact real. There you go. It's Heather. And see, she's got no fear. She's not fearing right there. It's because she knows what she's doing was right. She doesn't look like she's fearful. So if she's not fearful being there, then you guys shouldn't be fearful being at home. Fear is what they use to control you. Do not let them control you and make you fearful. But there that is. That way everybody can see. She is, in fact, there. You can see her picture. Okay. Let me get back to your comments. Oh, no problem. That's what I'm here for, is to update you guys. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, that's where she is at the moment. I mean, it could be that she's getting moved somewhere else. Or it could just be that, you know, she might be getting released. Who knows? Who knows at this point? It's good as anybody's guess, you know. Okay, Pam, you want Randy's also? I can do that. Last I knew, Randy was in Tennessee. Let's see if he's still there. Now, I'm going to try to find out also why she's in Virginia. Hopefully, I can figure that out tomorrow. I'm going to actually be calling there. I'll try to get that information for you guys. Randall Bean in custody. He doesn't have a picture, though, but here you guys go. Let me get that up on the screen for you. So as you guys can see here, Bean Randall Keith, 49. He was transferred from Knox County Sheriff's Department to Blount County Sheriff's Department. And he is in custody as we speak. So Randy is still incarcerated. Heather is still incarcerated. So there's that information. Harvey's video says he don't have no account, he just used. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Just want to know. Mike, do you think this movement is coming to an end? How would this movement be coming to an end? This movement is only just beginning. No, I'm going to keep going right to the end. It's not coming to an end. How would it be coming to an end? We're waking up. This is the thing. A lot of people are getting discouraged, and I'm seeing this a lot more. There's no reason to be discouraged. Every single day, okay, we are succeeding. We're accomplishing. We're waking up people every single day. Just look at the live stream. Look at how many people are in here right now, okay? There are more and more and more people waking up every single day. Every single day we wake up somebody new. We wake up a lot of new people, actually. You can tell by all those questions in the comments section, all those people asking, how do I do this or how do I do that? That in itself is a success. That in itself is us winning. This movement is only just beginning. It's not coming to an end. And everybody here, there's no reason to be discouraged. There's no reason to be fearful. What are you afraid of? You're fighting for what's right and what's just. You're standing against corrupt criminal organizations, and you're all, absolutely amazing for that. And it's very commendable. How many of you are, you guys are tougher than nails. So I'm proud of each and every one of you. Yeah, this is only just beginning. This is not anywhere near the end. Find that spot I was just at. Yeah, I know Harvey said that. Thank you for responding. Her. Yeah, I don't know what Heather's actual nationality is. She might be like mixed race. Maybe she might be half African American and half like Caucasian or Italian or something. I'm not sure. I saw that too. We all just waiting and praying for the best results here. Yeah, that's it. We just look, hope for the best, expect the worst, and just give it your all every single day. That's the best you can do, is give it your all. Try to wait. If every person could try to wake up 10 people every single day, or even 5 or even 1, then that's a success. It's like, I think a lot of times people overcomplicate things instead of thinking in simple, rational terms. It's not like we have to do all this crazy stuff all at once. That's why I've been trying to keep it simple from the beginning. I've been trying to keep it simple and say, look, even if every single person that's watching these videos, if they go out and they make a phone call to, one media station and record it every day and put it on YouTube, that's going to wake people up. If they talk to people in their neighborhood, people that they know, people that they're friends with, those simple things, that's how we win, is by waking people up, making them realize the truth that they've been lied to and deceived for all of this time. And that's, once you have the numbers, the rest follows. For future reference, you need to assign 1 or 2 chat booth trolls. Yeah, I do actually. I don't know. I'm surprised. Stacy's usually here. Stacy's one and Jay Saran is one. I got to get a couple more too, though. It's a little confusing. Announced blunt. Oh, okay. And also, guys, any of you guys that haven't yet gone over to, as you can see with what's happening with Harvey's channel and with the censorship, that's why I've been telling you, it's absolutely imperative that everybody goes and makes those tweets. I'll put the link to my Twitter in the description box as well. That way you can just go to my Twitter and you can follow, and then you can go to the tweets that I made to YouTube if you want and just retweet, or you can get the information from there. But the most important thing is, keeping plugged in. And I have a VidMe account on that platform. I also have, what is it? Steemit. Steemit's an excellent platform for you guys. If you haven't already gone to Steemit, I suggest you do, because you guys as viewers, anytime you like a video or you comment on a video or you share a video, you guys actually gain revenue depending on the popularity of your comment. It can like literally become a decent amount of money. So for you guys, for stuff you do anyway on YouTube, you go to Steam it and you like the videos and you comment on the videos, it actually earns you revenue. So that's one of the reasons why that was the first alternative platform I went and opened up, was for your guys' benefit, so that when you your guys and gals benefit, so that when you went over there and then you were watching the videos and you were, you know, commenting, sharing, and liking, that way you guys would get something back as well. That was a key thought of mine when I did that. So please try to utilize that. Go over there, get a free account with Steemit, and you know, I have the link to the Steemit is on the channel's about page on YouTube. So just go on the about page and it's in the links. It says Steemit. There's a link there. Go over. You know, follow the channel over there and interact with it. Make yourself some money for what you do anyway. Private email, stopthechaosnow07.tips@gmail. All of the lies and worms are being let out of the bag with this case and truth movement. They're in damage control. Yeah, they've been in damage control for like a month now. Since the movement really picked up, they've been in damage control. That's why there's all these reversals and why they're switching around routing numbers and all that. Like I said, just for your own protection, if you don't have the cash to, you know, you can't afford the extra fees, then don't use the account right now. Or if you're concerned about any kind of legal repercussions, then don't use the account right now. Just you can contribute to the movement without using the account. So for those people that are comfortable with it, then by all means. And if you're new and you are just waking up and trying to understand all of this, before you go and jump in head first, make sure you go and you watch some of the videos. Take a look at some of mine. Take a look at some of the other YouTubers that are putting up content. Make sure you fully understand exactly what you're getting into before you just go and jump in, okay? I don't want anybody going in without having both sides, you know, all the sides of the story and what's going on. I want you to have the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I don't want to just, you know, fill you with rainbows and butterflies and pots of gold at the end of a rainbow. I want you to understand the reality that, you know, using this, their only way of combating it is reversing transactions. So if you use it right away, you may end up having, you know, an added fee or two. So just keep that in mind and make sure you know all of the information and not just part of it. It's very important. Court has a different jurisdiction over us, and they're under maritime law. You have to try to get them into civil common law, or your constitution don't work. Yeah, I know. Just like how we have two constitutions also. Most people don't know that, though. Mike, didn't the recording say she was being transferred from a treatment center? No, that's what they call, in D.C., they call there's the jail, and then there's what they call a treatment center. The treatment center is a little bit different from the jail, but it's not like a medical treatment center or like a rehab or anything like that. They consider a treatment center, it's a unisex jail. So you've got men and women housed there. I went and looked into that when I saw that as well. Yes, they are both in deep shit. Mike, I believe they're gearing up for access to the accounts, but I don't believe they can regulate it as the documents stated. Yeah, well, I don't want to say that document is 150% the answer. I truthfully think that it's very peculiar timing that they released that document. Now, when I spoke with Harvey earlier, Harvey had said that they've been working on these private accounts for months, and Um, I think that the fact that they're releasing that information at this time is kind of strange. Whether it's that they're doing that so that they, like, if people find out about the accounts and they can shuffle the money to a different account or something along those lines, or maybe it is that they realize there's way too many people that are onto this and that are making noise, and it's only getting bigger and it's not getting smaller, and everything they throw at us really hasn't changed anything. So maybe what they're doing is they are setting up a channel so that the people who have found their accounts and found out about the accounts can then go down there and have to request an account to use to be able to transfer money from that account in and out of under their terms versus our terms, which I'm not cool with. I'm not about to, go by their terms, because we know anytime there's something by their terms, it's a way of we get screwed over. It's not that we make out on the deal. We end up getting screwed over on the deal. So I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. And I'm not cool with, going on their terms, on their way. And the verbiage that is in that document is very, very strange. I mean, honestly, I'm 50-50 on whether or not it really is pertaining to the accounts. Some of the verbiage really seems like it is, and then other parts of that, the verbiage really does not seem like it is. Once the censoring goes into effect, there will likely be a mass exodus from YouTube. But instead of letting it get to that point, every single person has, every single man and woman has an opportunity right now to keep it from getting to that point. And all it's going to take is 5 minutes out of everybody's day, every day, just to, go and send 3 tweets over and over again and let them know that if they go forward with that, they're gonna end up going out of business. They're gonna be a MySpace rebranded that nobody uses anymore. Jay Snip 4 talked about the video about the crypto being New World Order enslavement. Yeah, I actually, from the live stream last night, I have a couple videos I have to go over. I haven't had a chance to go and watch those videos yet. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to be doing that. I just had way too much news coming out today to be able to get a chance to do that. You have to be a member with a bank charter to have an account with the federal. Well, from what I gathered from that document, it wasn't that you necessarily had to, because I saw Blue Razor, whatever, his nonsense today. He was trying to say that it's only banks that are doing this, and it's not. They specifically word private sector people, individuals, in their terms. It's not simply for business, because originally when I was reading it, I thought it was simply for business, and then as I was reading more, it specifically states that you need to go. There's a pass through, like another bank is going to be the middleman between you and your account at the Fed. So in a sense, what you're saying is correct. You have to have another bank that's a middleman that is going to watch over what you do with your account, make sure that you're not committing fraud or money laundering or all that jazz. And then there was the other part I thought was very interesting, was the fact that if you go that route with that account, they specifically word that you are not able to have like anyone else access that account. So say you pass away, then your spouse or your children are not then able to take whatever you have in that account And that almost seems like a way, because they're limiting how, from what it sounded like, they're limiting how much can be moved in and out. So it almost sounded like a way of them to save face so that people could never really access the entire amount of that, if that's what that's all about. Again, I'm not entirely positive that that's what that document was about, but if it is what it's about, based off that verbiage, it sounds like they're going to limit the amount of money and types of transactions that can go through those accounts. And then once, nobody else will ever be able to access that account. So it's a way of them saving some of that money. So instead of you being able to go through all that money and use it all, then they limit it throughout time. And then when you pass away, they get to take most of it. That's kind of the gist that I gathered. If that's exactly what, if that document is in fact about the accounts, that's what I gathered from that. No, they haven't dropped the charges yet. I'll have more information hopefully tomorrow on Heather and Randy. I'm going to keep in communication with BZ and some of Heather's friends and their group over there, and try to keep getting the information to give out to you guys on that. I want to say thank you to them for taking the time to reach out to me and then involve me, so I can now give you guys the correct information on a quick, time frame, instead of having to hunt for it and all that. Am I on Instagram? I'm not on Instagram yet, but I think that I'm going to make one for the channel. All my payments have reversed officially. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that the reversals is their only way of combating this, so they're gonna do that. You can't hope to fight against the Jews, Freemasons, without getting raped. The Freemasons, you can't fight the Freemasons without getting raped. But here's the thing: is that's true if you're like by yourself and you're going to give up. But if you're going to keep fighting and you're going to keep getting up, and you've got so many people, standing strong along with you, then maybe that's what I'm seeing here. This may be that golden opportunity to finally make the change that we've wanted to make. I mean, everybody's been complaining and groaning and moaning on YouTube and everywhere else for years. I've seen it. I've heard it. I know because I've been one of them. And when this whole movement began, I saw it for what it was. This is that opportunity where we can get enough people together and really make the changes that everybody has wanted. Get rid of these criminals that have destroyed this country and enslaved us. We really have a real possibility and potential to do a lot of good with this. Can't let yourselves be negative or talking to yourself like that. That's not going to solve anything. You're just going to end up giving up. Don't back down. Don't be afraid. Don't give up. What is this live stream about? Just wandered in. Well, this live stream is about a lot of different things. YouTube censorship, illegal incarceration, the secret account that you and everybody else in this country has that's in your secret society number. IUV is an article with Randy's pick. Up, put a video up. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to reach out to him and find out what exactly happened. Timothy, why am I too? Harvey isn't using YouTube anymore. I don't really blame him, honestly. So yeah, guys, this was more or less. This was supposed to be like a quick update. where I gave you guys those updates, the breaking updates on Heather Tucci. For those of you that are just coming in, Heather Tucci was not released today. There was some miscommunications going around, and it was not intentional. It was accidental. And there was some other people putting out some information that they had accidentally been informed of incorrect information. And then I had put up the information that I received from VineLink, which was that Heather was transferred to another facility. And after getting a hold of Heather's friends in BZ confirmed to me that Heather is, in fact, she got transferred to a Long Neck jail in Virginia, where she is currently. And then I verified that on the live stream through VineLink for everybody to see. For any of you guys that are asking for my email, you got two options. You can either go to my channel, go to the About section, and then there on the About section, there's a whole bunch of links. There's a link to the Steemit, to the VidMe, to the Facebook, to the emails, to the Twitter. Am I forgetting anything? And then to the petition about the accounts, which we're almost, I think we're at about 1,700 signatures right now for that petition, so that's a good job. I have to finish editing the other two petitions. I have one going around for Heather and Randy. For those of you who have not signed that petition, there is a video on my channel, which is titled "The Petition for Randy and Heather." Any of you that want to join the community outreach Facebook groups that are broken down by state, and then the channel Facebook group, go to the video that I have up. I broke out every single link for every single state in the description box on that video. It's titled Community Outreach Groups, and it's got all of those links so you can join those Facebook groups. Thank you to all the admins of those groups for all the help in getting those up and running. Thank you to all the to Stacy and to Jay for helping out with the channel. Still looking for other people that want to help out as well. My main email for tips is stopthechaosnow07.tips@gmail.com. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream now. I'm gonna get working on getting some of that other information out, and I'm gonna call Harvey and find out what's the deal. And I should have a couple more videos coming up here shortly tonight, and I'm going to try to decipher some of this new information that we've gathered. For all of you guys that like what I do, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. It helps offset those trolls that are thumbing down every single video I have. So please make sure to give me a thumbs up. It helps get me a little bit more seen, helps wake more people up, being that YouTube's censoring all of our content. If you haven't already subscribed, those of you that are new, be sure to click on my name and hit subscribe. We've got a lot of information. There's like several hundred videos on my channel. And any of you new guys that don't know what this is about, I suggest taking a look through some of those videos. You'll be pretty floored. A lot of truth coming out of here. So like, subscribe, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, and most importantly, share. We got to get past this YouTube censorship. Those of you who haven't tweeted YouTube yet, Operation Free Speech and hashtag CensorTube is underway, and it's going to be underway for the rest of the week. Much love, guys. God bless.